You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty. Caitlin Clark, thank you for bringing all that money and shine to the WNBA.
Well, they're going to hate you even more now.
Hey, they can't do anything to me.
They're going to hate you, though.
Hey, they can hate on me, but they better. But that mailman better be in my damn house the 1st and the 15th for another year. For another year.
Let us continue our discussion of.
Yeah. Big J TV, like, comment, subscribe, of course. Check out, show love to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to talk about Chuck, man. We're going to talk about Charles Barkley. By the way, go on my community tab, make some votes. I'm trying to see what kind of content y'all would like. If y'all rocking with the live streams, I really like doing the live streams. Let me know if y'all feeling live streams and that type of thing and all that, right? So, got to talk about Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley going off at the women who have been going off or basically being super critical of Caitlin Clark. Why does this matter? I'm going to make it clear why this matters. Because Caitlin Clark has sparked a huge interest into the WNBA and female basketball in general. I've been saying this. If you follow my channel, if you see what I've been saying for the past about a year, I'm saying the female game has become, the female basketball college game specifically, the college women's basketball game has become way more entertaining and worth keeping track of than the men's game. Now, is it a better product? Meaning, like, are the games better? Is the quality of basketball better? I would say no. But I think the narratives and some of the drama surrounding it, the sports drama surrounding it, is what makes it very entertaining. And also the fact that a lot of the players actually stay for 3, sometimes 4 years. Why does that matter? I'll tell you why that matters. It matters a lot because when you look at the game of basketball, we like narratives. We like storytelling. We like being entertained by that. In the men's game, it's literally UConn, Villanova, and those are the only 2 real dynasties left. And those are the only 2 schools that have players who are not selfish. They're not just ones and dones, right? The ones and dones have really ruined the college basketball game, bro. Really ruined the college basketball game. And what happened when Caitlin Clark showed up, and I'm going to give a lot of credit also to Angel Reese, because Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark put on such an amazing, college basketball finals last year that it got us hooked. It got us invested, man. When Angel Reese did that, You Can't See Me, on some John Cena, on some, John Cena, Tony Yayo-ish, we loved it. The culture loved it. And the thing that makes it interesting as well is that Caitlin Clark is just a white girl. I'm going to give her just a random white girl who was balling out of her mind. It's unexpected, man. She is a scorer. She's a shooter. She's hyper talented. She's very aggressive on the court. It's literally like seeing, I don't like the comparison because I think it's kind of out of pocket, but it's like seeing Steph Curry play. Now, I don't like Steph Curry at all, but I'm a minority of basketball fans. I'm in the minority of sports fans. People love Steph Curry. And the way that he plays and shoots the basketball, it really shifts the momentum of the game. And once Caitlin Clark started getting so popular, winning so much. She doesn't win championships, unfortunately, but she wins a lot of games. The money started coming in. The advertisers started coming in. And when the money and investors come in, that's when things start moving. That's when real change happens. Now, as to what Charles Barkley was saying, he was talking about, a lot of women in the WNBA, in sports media, have been going at Caitlin Clark and, criticizing her a lot. Obviously, because she's struggling in her first few games as a pro, which is kind of expected. It's very rare that you have a LeBron type figure who comes into the game and is absolutely dominant from day one, from even game one. Very, very rare. And when we compare Caitlin Clark to LeBron, it's extremely similar. A lot of hype, a lot of pressure. And there has been a hypocritical eye on her, right? When you become the number one pick, when you are the so-called savior of a failing league, because that's what it is. I'm sorry, the WNBA has not been very profitable. Now, they have been trending upwards, which I got to give that respect. But Caitlin Clark took them over the top. Even the NBA is a product. You know what I mean? During that era, when LeBron came in, of course it was profitable, but LeBron took it over the top. Again, this is why I believe LeBron is the greatest player to ever play basketball. See, will Caitlin Clark ever become the greatest female basketball player? Only time will tell. But she has been receiving a lot of hate, and I salute Charles Barkley for calling it out. I believe it's a mixture of jealousy. I think it's a mixture of envy. I think it's a mix of a lot of things. And you know what's even more crazy? Some of the hate and criticism she gets is not even from basketball players as well. Because basketball players and professionals, they understand the struggle and the strife and the real journey to be a hooper, to really, really wake up every day and put it on the line on the court all the time. It's from pundits like Sunny Hostin from The View. Sunny Hostin said one of the most ridiculous takes on Caitlin Clark. She said that Caitlin Clark benefits from pretty privilege and white privilege. Now, the pretty privilege part, I don't get it. That's so ridiculous. Caitlin Clark is not pretty. No disrespect. She's a great hooper, but she's not pretty. I'm sorry. Number two, though, the white privilege, does that factor in? I say yes and no. Because yes, being white in a majority black sport and being very good does definitely help. Look at Larry Bird. I think Larry Bird was one of the greatest basketball players on earth, regardless of race. He's one of the greatest up there, man. Right? And there's so many people who disrespect him by comparing him to Luka. No, he's 10 times better than Luka. Luka has not even sniffed an NBA Finals. It's like, what are we doing out here? This is so disrespectful to a dude like Larry Bird. Larry Bird was a baller, dog. Now, did Larry Bird being a white, help in the big picture of things for him to be actually as great as he was, or at least as popular as well? Absolutely, yes. The United States is like 60-70% white. What do you expect? Does Caitlin Clark profit and benefit of being a white girl who can ball out? Absolutely. But what matters more than that, in my eyes, is her game. There's a ton of white WNBA players, but they ain't got the game that Caitlin Clark does, the tenacity she does. And for you to reduce it just to her race, I think that's kind of corny, man. Because sports is a meritocracy, bro. We're not about aesthetics in sports. You have to win games and perform on that field, on that court, on whatever platform. That's how we judge a player. So shout out to my boy Charles Barkley for calling out the nonsense, the hating. And unfortunately, I saw it coming, man. I saw it coming. What can Caitlin Clark do to combat this hate? Keep playing ball. Keep winning. And that's how you win off the court. You win on the court, and everything else will handle itself, man. It's Big J TV. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to Chuck. I'm out.